I didn't expect meeting people to be quite so easy. I guess coming in, I thought, I have to really put myself out there to meet new people, but it really wasn't that hard. I met a lot of friends right off the bat. I met a lot of my friends through the BSU, and then I also met a lot of friends just hanging out at the dorm. And a lot of my friends from the BSU also live in the same dorm as me, so that was real cool. Yeah, but balancing my social life and homework was a lesson I had to learn pretty quick. There were some weekends when all my friends would go out and do stuff, and I just had to say, I'm just going to have to sit here and study and do some homework. So it's a lesson I had to learn right off the bat, and it's something I didn't really expect to be such a big deal coming into college.
The greatest challenge that I faced as a transfer student was getting used to this size, how big Southern is compared to my community college. Figuring out where to park and where all my classes were, because the buildings are so much bigger and more spread out.
If I could give one piece of advice, I would say take every opportunity you have in college to have fun. You can stay up until 2 o'clock, it's okay, because one day you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to have to go to bed at like 8 o'clock and wake up at 4. So just take those opportunities you have for now. It's okay to skip class every once in a while too. It took me a while to realize that. So just have fun, because you're not going to get another opportunity like this again. And it goes by really fast. So.
I started off at a different school. I did not come here my freshman year, and I really didn't get involved in anything. Like, I just went to class, went to work, and went home, and it was boring, and I hated college, and I hated just the experience and everything. But I transferred here because a friend of mine, was telling me, just how wonderful it was here and everything. And so I was like, well, maybe I just need a new environment. And so I came here, and she encouraged me to get involved in BSU and come to Survival Weekend. And I was a little hesitant about it, at first. I was just kind of nervous about meeting people and stuff like that, and kind of apprehensive. But I jumped right in, and there was no turning back after that. People at the BSU are so welcoming and so eager to get to know you and get to be your friend, and that has made my college experience unbelievably amazing, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
So the greatest thing would definitely be being able to spend this past summer in Peru. Last fall when I came here and everybody was talking about missions, I knew it was something I wanted to do, and the BSU is just all about missions, and that was just great, and they just really showed me how to get plugged in. And so I ended up spending my entire summer in Peru, and it was completely amazing. I just learned so much and got to meet so many different people and just really experience God in a completely different way. And it was just completely amazing, and it's mostly because just getting plugged in at the BSU and just hearing all about it, and it was just amazing, and so that's the greatest thing.
The biggest challenge that I faced my first couple weeks here at Southern Miss actually there's two. Was I had a class in the LAB, and it was like the first day we ever had classes, and I wandered around campus for like 20 minutes trying to find the building, and then finally I just gave up and just came here. It was like, well, I just missed my first class, and turns out I ended up failing that class. So you should definitely figure out where all your classes are before you go to them. And then B, you should definitely balance your time between goofing off and then doing some math homework. Because I know I would get to goofing off, and then Next thing you know, I had some math homework due. And like it was always due at the most random times, like 7:07 p.m. And I could never remember that. So I would definitely suggest learning how to balance your time between goofing off and doing some homework.
My first impression of the BSU was really positive. I had a lot of people just outreaching to me and trying to get me to come and just hang out. And it wasn't the fake kind of reach out like, oh, I'm going to hand you this water bottle while I'm walking down the street because I want you to join my organization. It was like, I'm going to hand you this water bottle because I want you to be my friend. So the BSU totally held true to that all year long. I really enjoyed coming here. I came out of town from a foreign country, so many of you international students are feeling that pressure of trying to make friends, and same with you out-of-staters or even people in-state. You might just not know very many people here, but they're going to be a great group of friends for you guys, and I hope you really enjoy the BSU just like I did.